What's going on, guys? I'm sorry, but I'm back. I'm here. I'm back in full effect. Easy breezy, beautiful muscle man Marcus. But nah, I'm sorry. I haven't been consistent, but I said I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna fill you guys in on my training, my life, my vlogs. I'm gonna try to vlog more and do all this stuff and just keep you posted. And also I want to do this for me. Normally I just post stuff on Instagram, but I decided I'm gonna do it on YouTube because I feel like I can be more personable. I can talk, I can answer more questions, and I can reach a large variety of people. But right now what we got going on in this workout, we have 544 top set, which I was pretty nervous about because of my adductor magnus to be exact. And normally when something like that is type adductor group, stability gets super duper wonky, and you might end up favoring one leg or the other. So I was able to make sure I kept my hips centered, screwing my feet into the ground and keeping even pressure on both feet. And that's been a game changer for me as far as training goes. And that's one of the main things I worry about, especially on squat and deadlift. You just want to keep your hips square and you want to keep that pressure even. Then I have a back down of 495 4x4. But anyways, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Marcus Adu, aka Muscle Man Marcus. That's what most people know me by. I competed at 2017 Raw Nationals. I placed 4th in junior. Now I'm 23. I just turned 23. Happy birthday to me. My birthday was March 24th. Most recently, I just competed at the Arnold A7 Raw Bar Grip Challenge, or is it A7 Raw Bar Grip Challenge? Either way, I competed at that, got second, finally got over 500 Wilks, 502, squatted 628, huge PR, bench 370, also a huge PR. We'll talk about that another day or another time. And I deadlifted 661. Went for 700, got off the ground, couldn't finish, but don't worry, because we gonna be back to it. But yeah, I'm 23 years old. I'm a senior, North Carolina A&T. About to graduate. I'm a graduating senior, Human Performance Leisure Studies. Because people be like, oh, I'm a senior, but no, I'm about to graduate. Like, I'm out that drawing. But anyways, I'm gonna be more consistent. I want to do things differently. I want to show you guys, I want to give tips, and I just want to be able to see this and know how I felt on this day and that day versus like I'll do the same thing as on Instagram. Like most people keep a lifting diary of how training goes and stuff like that, but I want to do it like this because I feel like I can put more of myself into these YouTube videos and clips and whatnot. But last set, I decided to get a little ballsy and put 525 on the bar, which also didn't feel bad. I was feeling good. It's the last set, so I was like, okay, let's push it. And the most important thing that I like about my squat is that it's consistent. Like, no matter how heavy the weight is, I don't move any slower or any faster than normal. It's not like super fast and it's not like super slow. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Most people dive bomb or squat super slow, but mine's is really consistent. But as far as accessories go, we got the serratus press. Do your accessories, guys, because let me tell you something. When I was consistently doing my accessories, they kept me healthy and they kept me strong in the places where most people begin to get weaker and as the training cycle progresses. So if you're not doing your accessories, if you're not doing your back accessories, or if you're not doing your core accessories, you'll notice that it's a little bit hard to stay tighter. There might be a small case of atrophy. The muscle might get smaller. Core strength, super negated, especially with these suitcase carries. Like, my obliques were on fire like no other. And it's just the little stuff like this that keep you healthy, and longevity is key. Like, if you can train for a very long time, you can get strong, because people think this joint happens overnight, but the longer you're able to train and the healthier you can train, the longer and the stronger you'll get. Did that sound weird? Because if it did, oh well, I said it already. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I don't know if I mentioned Meg Squats and her boyfriend Ryan. They're my coach. They've been working with me since after nationals, and everything's been good. Like, they know how I work. We're still figuring each other out, and they know just what to do. They communicate things very well. I can communicate to them when I need something, and that's really something important to have when you have a coach. Communication, knowing what works and what doesn't work, because some people will do something that simply doesn't work, but because their coach told them to do it, they'll do it. And that's not the type of relationship we have. We feed off each other's energy, we feed off each other's strength, and we know it works. Right here, this is my boy Adney. He goes to my gym. That's my homeboy. He also goes to my school. He's a senior as well. He's about to graduate soon too, but he's getting back into lifting heavy, and I'm proud of him for this one. I didn't tell him no because I'm never satisfied. He hit 495 for 4, which was huge, and I'll just try to keep, I'm gonna keep my peoples in the loop because I want y'all to know how they doing. But I'm really happy for this one, and he was really happy about it too. So we making these gains. We on the way. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. All right, so for this particular workout, bench press, ironic because this grip is close grip, and my close grip bench used to be my old grip bench. You know what I'm saying? Like my close grip bench is my old grip bench, and I noticed that I was using so much more triceps in my older grip, and I wonder, mind you, I made a lot of good gains on this one. I made a whole bunch of progress. I'll never negate that fact. But my chest is huge. Like compared to my back, my chest is one of my strongest features physically. Like if you look at me, it's like, oh my gosh, your chest is huge. So it's like, why not use that? And so what I ended up doing is moving my grip out 2 fingers. And at first it felt super weird, but I was able to actually use my chest and all the supporting muscle groups, including my back. But in this particular workout, I had a set of 8 for a close grip, and then I had a close grip AMRAP. And Paul's in the background, he said I wasn't gonna get 12. I got 12, and I made sure to tell him suck it afterwards because I felt like I was on fire. And your boy, I don't know, Owen's been giving me tips. Shout out to Owen, the GOAT. He's been giving me a lot of tips on my food and eating and stuff like that. And so I've literally just been stuffing my face. I don't know if you guys heard of the peanut butter diet. I'm gonna coin it if nobody's heard of it, but that's what he told me to do. Basically, you eat peanut butter every 30 minutes, and it equates to around between 15,000 and 2,000 calories before the day is over if you do 2 scoops, I think. So mind you, that's pretty tough because I found myself like on the verge of throwing up, but it's been helping. It's difficult, but keeping my weight up, keeping my workouts fueled, making sure I eat something beforehand and fueling well afterwards is going to be a major key in my training. So the close grip went smooth. I ended up hitting a close grip slinger set with 315. I didn't want to OD, but I wanted to get just enough to create a stimulus and prepare me for the next main bench session, which I'm excited for, and I can't wait to show y'all that one. But now we have deficit deadlifts. These have been a major key. Yes, I say major key. They have been a major key in me being explosive off the floor, being fast, and just all that good stuff. And another thing, this workout was really hard. I had a really difficult time staying tight. I had when I tweaked my adductor, I didn't deadlift on my deload week. And so coming back to this, not only was I very sore, but everything just felt super awkward. I have a strong woman at my gym. She's good with form checks and stuff like that. She's also an OT, and she was telling me how I was not keeping my lats locked down. Like I'd pull and then I'd lose it. And I don't think it's because of the straps, because I've always used straps. Well, not always. It's been my second training cycle using straps, and the straps isn't what's hindering me. So part of it's being my back being tight. Other part of it's because I don't feel like I'm in my groove. I just feel like I'm going through the motion. But by the next deadlift session, I'm for sure that it's going to be smooth. So I had a 4x4 off deficit with 475, and I just finished up with some rack pulls. Like I don't know how high that is, just to focus on keeping my upper back tight. But that's it for this workout, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I also coach. You can shoot me an email if you look in the description down below. And I look forward to sharing more insight and more of my training with you guys. Peace out, Club Scout, Cub Scout, Club Scout. You know what I mean. Muscle Man Marcus out.